If you're preparing for any ASCP exam, whether it's MLS, MV, MLT, or SPB, understanding the exam format is just as important as knowing the content. Because here's the truth, most people fail not because they didn't study enough, but because they didn't study strategically for the Computer Adaptive Testing Format, or CAT. So in this video, you'll learn two things. 1. Exactly how the ASCP CAT exam works, and 2. How to build the right study strategy to pass it confidently. Let's get started. Part 1. What is the ASCP CAT exam? All ASCP Board of Certification exams are now delivered as Computer Adaptive Tests, or CATs. That means the exam is dynamic. It adapts to you in real time. Here's how it works. The test starts with a question of medium difficulty. If you answer correctly, the next question gets slightly harder. If you answer incorrectly, the next question gets slightly easier. This process continues until the system can accurately estimate your true ability level. In other words, every candidate gets a different set of questions. That's why memorizing question banks alone isn't enough. You need to understand the concepts deeply and be ready for variable difficulty. Part 2. Key exam facts. You need to know each ASCP certification exam follows this CAT format, but the number of questions and time limits vary slightly. On average, you'll get about 100 computer-scored questions. The total time is 2 hours and 30 minutes. There are no penalties for guessing, so always answer every question. Once you finish, your score is calculated automatically, and you'll receive your result immediately on the screen, either pass or fail. The ASCP uses a scaled score system where you need a minimum of 400 out of 999 to pass. That score doesn't mean 40%. It's based on the difficulty of questions you answered correctly, not just how many. So if you're answering harder questions correctly, your score increases faster. Part 3. What the CAT exam really tests. Many candidates make the mistake of thinking the CAT just tests knowledge. But what it really measures is your decision-making ability under pressure. It's designed to find the limit of your consistent accuracy. If you rush, panic, or second-guess, the algorithm detects it and adapts down. So you need a study approach that trains you not only to know the material, but to think fast and accurately. Part 4. Study strategy. To beat the CAT format now, let's talk strategy, how to actually prepare to pass. At MLC Academy, we train every student to study in alignment with how the CAT exam thinks. Here's how. Step 1. Learn in layers. Start with clear understanding, not memorization. Our live online classes and recorded sessions explain each concept from the ground up, connecting theory to lab practice, so you can apply knowledge flexibly. Step 2. Use an integrated study plan. Don't just study randomly. We give you a structured study plan customized for your certificate, whether it's MLS, MV, MLT, or SPB, so you always know what to study each week and how to measure progress. Step 3. Practice with purpose. Our 4 dedicated question banks, Q&A QBank, Quiz QBank, Practice Exam QBank, and Mock Exam QBank, are built to simulate the CAT difficulty curve. You'll experience variable question levels, just like the real test. This adaptive practice helps you build confidence for every level of difficulty. Step 4. Review and reflect after each quiz or mock exam. We show detailed explanations for every answer, not just right or wrong. You'll understand why you missed something and how to fix it. That's how real mastery happens. Step 5. Learn from experts. All our instructors are ASCP certified professionals who've passed these exams themselves. They'll show you how to approach tough questions, manage time, and think like the exam algorithm. Step 6. Stay consistent. Consistency beats cramming. Our mentorship system keeps you on track. You'll have real instructors following up, guiding you, and adjusting your study pace as you go. Part 5. Why strategy matters more than hours. Most people believe the more you study, the higher your chance of passing. That's not true with the ASCP CAT system. You can study for 300 hours, but if your strategy is off, the exam will still adapt and expose your weak areas. What you need is smart, targeted study based on the exam's internal logic, and that's exactly how we built every MLC Academy course. We teach you to study like the CAT algorithm thinks: layered learning, variable practice, and adaptive self-assessment. That's why our students not only pass faster, they pass confidently. Part 6. Timing and exam readiness. Now here's an important tip most candidates overlook. Do not apply for your ASCP exam until you are fully prepared. Here's why. Once you submit your application to the ASCP Board of Certification BC, it can take up to 45 days to process, though most applicants hear back in about 2 weeks. That might sound fast, but once your eligibility is approved, your 90-day exam window starts immediately. If you're not prepared, that clock will run down quickly. So it's smarter to complete your prep first, finalize your documentation, and then apply confidently knowing you'll be ready to take the exam as soon as you're approved. This is exactly how our mentorship team at MLC Academy helps students. We track your progress, review your readiness, and even guide you through the BC application timeline. That's part of why we're trusted by thousands of ASCP candidates worldwide, because we don't just teach content. We guide your entire certification journey, from preparation to application and beyond. Part 7. The MLC Academy Advantage. Let's recap why MLC Academy is the most complete and trusted ASCP prep solution available. All-in-one prep course for every certificate, live online classes, and recorded replays. Concise study guide ebook, no fluff, just what matters, 4 specialized FANCs, Q&A, quiz, practice, and mock. Structured weekly study plan, expert mentorship and support, and everything is built around how the real CAT exam works. That's why our students don't just pass, they pass on the first attempt. So before you even schedule your ASCP exam, join the MLC Academy program that's designed to help you master the content and the adaptive exam itself. You can explore all courses now at dash.mlsiacademy.com. Part 8. Coming up next in our next video, we'll go beyond the exam and talk about something even more exciting, the benefits of ASCP certification, and how this credential can elevate your career, income, and global opportunities. So stay tuned, subscribe, and don't miss it. And remember, preparation isn't about how much you study. It's about how strategically you study. That's what we teach at MLC Academy. Visit dash.mlsiacademy.com today and start your ASCP prep with the all-in-one course built for success. Preparation isn't about how much you study. It's about how strategically you study. That's what we teach at MLC Academy. Visit dash.mlsiacademy.com today and start your ASCP prep with the all-in-one course built for success.